Legislators are poised to finalize a budget package. Good evening. It's Tuesday, May 15th. I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us. Where the Maryland Senate passes an income tax increase and shifts some of the cost of teacher pensions to counties. The Senate voted 27-19 for the $264 million tax package on the second day of what's expected to be a three-day special session. 7 Democrats and 12 Republicans oppose the measure.
$3 million off of this package. But in Harford County, we're losing close to $6 million, and that has an impact on our education system.
Both bills are now in the House, which convened this afternoon to take up the legislation.
We're going to try and deal with the Senate bills that are being passed over today. So we'll do second reader later on today, and then we'll go into third reader tomorrow of the revenue as well as the budget reconciliation. So we'll take care of that. Should be by tomorrow. We'll be out of here.
There's some people that are trying to put issues on the table, but the only issue that was agreed to be put on the table by the President, the Senate, the Speaker, and the Governor was this budget issue and the revenue package and the budget reconciliation bill. Those are the only things we're going to deal with. If, in fact, the Governor decides he wants to bring us back for something else, he can do that by virtue of executive order. But right now, the budget is the piece we have to deal with. If we don't deal with it by June 1, all these cuts go into effect, $550 million worth. And the impacts will be felt across the state.
The House chamber is expected to debate proposed amendments today and come back Wednesday for a final vote. Well, the special session is not quite over, but already some are calling for another one. Union workers joined residents today outside of the State House in Annapolis to urge Governor Martin O'Malley to call for a second special session this summer. They want lawmakers to consider a gambling plan for Prince George's County.
We think this gaming bill is very, very important to deal with this in this special session. It's important largely for two reasons. One, it is a unique opportunity to create 2,000 construction jobs, 5,000 jobs. These are union jobs with health care and pensions and good wages. But it also benefits the state directly and to the local jurisdictions with increased tax revenue.
My own personal opinion, I just don't think that there's enough political will, enough votes in the House to move this thing forward. I just don't think there's enough votes for it right now. If I were the governor, I would have a specific whip count prior to coming back to session. No sense in coming back to session if you don't have enough votes to get something accomplished.
The National Harbor Casino proposal died during the last day of the General Assembly session. Maryland home prices are on the upswing. Last month, the average sale price of an existing house rose 11%, climbing to $298,000. That's the highest level in almost 2 years. The median price also rose 11%, but sales are still sluggish. Prince George's saw an 8% rise in the average home price in April, while units sold declined by about 1%. Montgomery County saw a 6% rise in average sales prices and a 4% increase in the number of units sold. Well, protesters converge on Pepco's D.C. headquarters today, rallying against proposed rate hikes. About 100 people protested against the utility, calling it greedy for seeking higher rates. The company provides electric service to D.C. and Maryland residents. In past years, it's come under fire for extended power outages. Meantime, the company issued a statement saying it's investing more than $900 million to improve reliability. From December 2010 to December 2011, Pepco says the average number of power outages dropped by 39%. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.